The Crickets Have Arthritis by Shane Coyzan, performed by Kaitlin Reese. It doesn't matter why I was there, where the air is sterile and the sheets sting. It doesn't matter that I was hooked up to this thing that buzzed and beeped every time my heart leaped, like a man whose faith tells him God's hands are big enough to catch an airplane or a world. It doesn't matter that I was curled up like a fist protesting death, or that every breath was either hard labor or hard time, or that I'm either always too hot or too cold. It doesn't matter because my hospital roommate wore Star Wars pajamas, and he's 9 years old. His name is Lewis. I don't have to ask what he's got. The bald head with skin bone frame speaks volumes. The Game Boy and feather pillows boom like they're trying to make a difference. Make him feel at home because he's gonna be here a while. I manage to smile the first time I see him, and it feels like the biggest lie I've ever told. So I hold my breath, because I'm thinking any minute now he's going to call me on it. I hold my breath, because I'm scared of a 57-pound boy hooked up to a machine because he's been watching me, and maybe I've got him pegged all wrong, like maybe he's bionic or something. So I look away, like I just made eye contact with a gang member who's got a rap sheet the length of a lecture on dumb mistakes politicians have made. I look away like he's going to give me my life back the minute I have something to trade. I damn near pull out a pack and say, "Cigarette?" But my fear subsides in the moment, and I realize that Lewis is all show and tell. He's got everything from a shotgun shell to a crow's foot. He can put them all into context like, "See, this is from the shooting range, and see, this is from that weird girl." I watch his hands curl around a cuff link and tie tack and realize that every knick-knack is a treasure, and every treasure's got a story. And every time I think that I can't handle more, he hits me with another story. "See, this is from my father. See, this is from my brother. See, this is from my mother. See, this is from that weird girl." It took me 2 days to figure out that that weird girl is his sister, and it took him about 2 hours today to figure out that he missed her. They visit every day and stay well past visiting hours because for them, that term doesn't apply. But when they do leave, Lewis says, "The worst part about being sick is you get all the free ice cream you wish for. And the worst part about that is realizing that there's nothing more that they can do for you." He says, "Ice cream can't make everything okay. And there's no easy way of asking, and I already know the answer, but maybe he just needs to say it. So I ask anyways. Are you scared?" Lewis doesn't lower his voice, but he says, "Hell yeah." I listened to a 9-year-old say the word hell like he was a 30-year-old man with a nosebleed being lowered into a shark tank. He's got a right to it, and if it takes a kid a curse word to help him get through this, I want to teach him to swear like the devil was sitting there with a pen and pad taking notes. But before that I can forget that Lewis is a 9-year-old, he says, "Please don't tell my dad." He asks me if I believe in angels, and before I realize I don't have the heart to tell him, I say, "Not lately." And I just lay there, waiting for him to hate me, but he doesn't know how to, so he never does. Lewis loves like a man who lived in time before God gave religion to men and left it to them to figure out what hate was. He never greets me with silence, only smiles. And patience I've never seen in someone who knows they're dying. I'm trying so hard not to remind him that I'll be out of here in a few days, smoking cigarettes and taking my life for granted. And he'll be still planted in this bed like a flower that refuses to grow. I've been with him for 5 days, and all I really know is Lewis loves to pull feathers from his pillow and watch them float to the ground, almost as if he was a philosopher instead of a scientist, ready to say that it's gravity that's been getting us down. But the truth is, there's not enough miracles to go around, kid. And there's too many people petitioning God for the winning lottery ticket. And for every answered prayer, there's a cricket with arthritis. And the only reason we can't find answers is the search party didn't invite us. And Lewis, right now, the crickets have arthritis. So there is no music. No sympathy of nature swelling into crescendos as if we bent halos into melodies that could keep this rhythm with the way our hearts beat. So we must meet silence with the same level of noise that the parents of a dying 9-year-old boys who take them into liberties with talking with heaven. We must shout. Shout until we shatter into our own vibrations, then let our lives echo and grow, echo and grow, echo and grow. Grow distant. Grow distant enough to know that as far as our efforts go, we don't always get to a reply. But I swear to whatever God I can find in the time I have left, I'm going to remember you, kid. I'm going to tell your story as often as every story you told me, and every time I tell it, I'll say, "See, there is bravery in this world." There's 6.5 billion people curled up like fists protesting death. But every breath we breathe has to be given back to a 9-year-old boy. He taught me that. So hold your breath the same way you'd hold a pen when writing thank you letters on your skin to every tree that gave you that breath to hold. Then let it go, as if you understand something about getting old and having to give back. Let it go like a laugh attack in the middle of really great sex. The black eye will be worth it. People drop pennies down a wishing well as if the cost of a desire is equal to that of a thought. But you've got expectations and expect others to have bought your exact same dream for the price of hard work. Hang in, hold on mentally. Like, I accept any challenge, so challenge me. Like, I brought a knife to this gunfight, but the other night I mugged a mountain, so bring this crap. I've had practice. Lewis and I cracked this world wide open and found the prize inside because we never lied to ourselves. Never told ourselves that it would be easy or undemanding. So we sing in our own vibration and dare angels to eavesdrop and stop mid-flight, to pluck feathers from their wings and write demands on God's hands. Take time to catch you so that even if God doesn't, it isn't because we didn't try. And I don't often believe in angels, but on the day that I left, Lewis pulled a feather and said, "See, this is for you." I have expected him to say, "See, this is the first one I grew." Okay.